Hey, how's it going? It's Sam Frost here, back with more digital marketing advice. In today's short video, I want to answer the question whether or not you need a landing page or series of landing pages if you already have a normal website. So a common kind of question I'll hear as a business owner will say, hey, someone's told me to go and build a landing page for my Google Ads campaign, but I've already got a website. Why would I build a landing page? And the answer is it kind of depends on what it is you're selling, how your website's structured at the moment, what it is you're looking to achieve. So the kind of primary reason that landing pages can be quite effective and generally more effective at generating leads or sales than normal website pages is you can really closely tailor landing pages to kind of give the user the experience they expect and give them the answer or the content they want. So imagine, for example, that you run a business where you provide golf training lessons, for example. So you're like a golf coach. Now, it might be that your website in general talks about your golf coaching services and your expertise and all those kind of things. But if somebody goes on Google and searches for golf slice coach, for example, think slice is a term in golf. I'm not a very good golf player, but let's say that somebody searches that and you actually do coach players on how to improve their slice. You might not have that as a specific page on your website. You might kind of cover it in general as one of the services you offer, but somebody who's searching that, what do they want to see? They want to see a page that really clearly communicates the fact that you actually provide a solution, you provide a coaching service to fix the slice. And so you could build a landing page that really calls out your expertise and your kind of methodology and your service, relating that to that particular query. And the same could apply for any other service or product type. And so that's where a landing page can be really helpful for kind of giving a more tightly controlled and matched to the user's requirements and expectations experience, versus say just sending them to a general service page or the home page of your website or the about page or whatever that might be. Now, as far as whether you need a landing page versus using your normal site, ultimately this is where things get a little bit complicated in terms of terminology. It might be possible for you, taking the golf slice coach example, to go and just add another page to your normal website and kind of make a landing page within the context of your existing site. Or you may not have the ability to do that and you might need to use a third-party landing page tool, something like Unbounce or Instapage, or build a page using HTML or whatever the case may be. There's loads of different ways to achieve the same outcome, and I won't get into that in this video. But ultimately, whether you put it as part of your existing site or you build it on a separate platform and host it on a subdomain or a different domain, how you build the landing page is kind of less important than the concept of what you're looking to achieve, which is to have that very closely targeted page that if somebody Googles golf slice coach, or if somebody Googles best car detailing in Christchurch, New Zealand, and you've got a website that talks generally about car detailing but not about Christchurch, well, that's where having a landing page that really calls out the location specifically is going to help once again improve the performance of your advertising and should result in more leads and more sales. Now, there's no guarantee that will happen, but that is the kind of theory, and it tends to pan out in principle as well. So whether you actually need a separate landing page or series of landing pages compared to your normal site kind of comes down to how your site's structured at the moment. For example, businesses, some will have like a single page website that's just a very basic overview of what they do, and that can often be enough, but it might not be good enough for running paid ad campaigns, in which case a landing page is more important. Whereas if you've got, say, an e-commerce site with tons and tons of different product pages and category pages, you might not really need landing pages in the traditional context of building specific ones. You can just use your existing product pages or product category pages, or even service pages if you've got service pages on your site in a service-based business. So have a think about what content you've already got, what content the user would expect to see after clicking on your ad, whatever that might be. And once again, it's kind of hard for me to say what that should look like without knowing the specifics. So feel free to leave a comment, or you can email me on info@samfrost.co.nz for advice. But once you know kind of where your site is at the moment, and then what the gap is between the content you've already got and what your user would expect to see after clicking on an ad, then you can decide, hey, do I need to go and build a landing page or a series of landing pages? And if so, do I build them within the context of my existing site, or do I need to go use a third-party landing page tool? I can't give you an answer without knowing the specifics, but hopefully that helps you understand kind of the difference between a website page and a landing page, and kind of when you might need to consider using landing pages as well. So if you've got any questions, please do let me know, leave a comment below. As I said, you can also email info@samfrost.co.nz. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.